Hey, Taryn Thompson here, your virtual health coach. Are you wondering whether you should do a cheat meal, and if so, then how much is too much without your results being sabotaged? Because if you are, then stick around. In today's video, I'm going to let you know what the deal is about cheat meals. So first of all, the very fact that it's called a cheat meal, the whole psychology behind that means we're already starting off on the wrong foot because no one wants to be a cheater. All right, so let's look at the reality of it. There are, if you take a look at the way that I eat, right? So there are 6 times a day that I eat, 5 to 6. Let's say 6, and so 6 times 7 days a week means that I eat about 42 meals. All right. Now, for most of you, you will need to only adhere to eating well about 80% of the time. Okay. So if we take 42 meals and we look at the 80% being the majority, and then that 20% is going to be around 6 to 8 of those meals being not 100%. Okay, so whether out of 6 to 8 of those meals you eat a little too much, or you have a little something added to your meal extra, or there's a morning t-shirt at work and you have a little something extra, for most of you, if you can adhere to what you know you need to do for 80% of the time, then 6 to 8 slip-ups is not going to be, it's not going to affect the result. For others of you, you've only really got a 10% room to move there. All right, so if you were me and you were eating 42 meals a day, then you've got about 4 meals in order to play with there. Okay, so you've got about 4 meals. Now, 4 meals out of that time is actually pretty good. It does allow for a lot of room for you to move. Okay, so if you know how much room you have to move, then you know what you can work with. But here's the thing: if you plan a cheat day, and I know this from experience, if you plan a cheat day and you build it up in your mind and you are trying to adhere 100% to what your meal plan says, then by the time you get to the weekend, you've blown it up so much in your mind that you're actually going to attract the opposite kind of behavior, right? Which is to fall, completely off it and out eat the amount of calorie deficit that you have spent creating throughout the week. So it's actually really easy to sabotage your results if you try and go for this cheat meal mentality. Okay, so actually work out how many meals it is that you on your meal plan have planned to eat over the week, and then figure out whether you are closer to 80% or closer to the 90%. How much wiggle room do you have? So track your meals for that week, and then have a look after a week. Most of you are going to need to adhere to 80%, but some of you will need to adhere to that 90%. So that is the dealio on cheat meals. Hope that you got some value from that. Just know that you can take our body type quiz if you are wondering what other factors are involved and whether you're a part of the 90% rule or whether you are part of the 80% rule. And you can take the body type quiz, which is going to let you know how many of those other symptoms that you are, how many of some of the symptoms that you are experiencing are actually related. Now, what that does is it's going to let you know, by taking the quiz, it's going to let you know what is your dominant underlying hormone imbalance, and depending on how many of those imbalances that you have and where you are scoring dominantly in the body type quiz is going to let you know whether you need to be a lot stricter in that 90% or whether you've got a little bit more of that wiggle room. So the body type quiz is on our website, generationhealth.co.nz/quiz. I hope that you got some value from that. Feel free to like, comment, or share.